Hello, everybody. For some reason, that did not work. My stream deck, I must not have hit the button hard enough. The key for switching to my game from the stream starting screen did not, for some reason, engage. Alright. Excuse me. Just woke up a few minutes ago, and as I do, fired up the old PC here to get ready for stream. I did a couple of things between streams here. One of the things was I did some of the botany stuff, so I gathered a few more botany items that I will need. I did a short little quest line for an event quest, and it got me some foods here that I was able to get with some vouchers. It also got me a furniture item that I actually need to see if I've got room in my saddlebag for. I do. Add a saddlebag. There we go. I'll add one of these foods to the saddlebag too. That'll get it out of my inventory, at least. But it also rewarded me with this mount. So I've got me a nice polar bear mount. I can ride this guy around. He's freaking adorable. And I believe that he sells Coca-Cola when he is just hanging out and not being ridden by a player. So, anyway. Got me a new mount, so I was happy about that. The only reason that I even knew about it, because I hadn't seen anything as far as advertisement goes. The only reason that I knew about it is that somebody in the free company that I'm in told me, "Hey, don't forget to get your mount, or don't forget to get your polar bear mount." And I said, "What are you talking about? What could you possibly be talking about, my friend?" They told me, "Hey, you can go to Limsa Lumensa, and there is a quest giver there who will give you a quest, and the end result is that you get a cool polar bear mount." So I did that, and I'm happy that I did. Can't even melee while in combat. Did not realize that I was not. I didn't have an egg on it. It's okay though. I figured this dude was right here, so we would go ahead and do this. Didn't realize he was going to be punching me so hard. Or that I wasn't going to be punching him very hard. If this is the case. Pop more of these high potions. Huh? These potions aren't doing nothing for healing me. Good Lord. Dude, this is one of those whatchamacallums that I really need a group of people to do. Just gonna run away. Alright, well. Tried. Just gonna come on over here. Yep. Alright, well, failed that. No longer synced. Okay, cool. Alright. that did not work out the way that I had hoped that it was going to work out. Actually, I may eat another Gestalt green there. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Distractions. I saw him and I was like, I can do this. This is no problem. Nope. What is going on with my, oh. Oh, my mount has stuff he does. Oh, that is precious. I apologize. I did not realize that that was even a thing. Look at that. Oh. I love him. Okay. That is friggin' adorable. Okay. Apologies. So, sometimes I just get excited over things, and I've got to communicate that. Sometimes I also get distracted by random fates that are going on and feel like I need to try to do something about them, and then almost die. So yeah, I don't know why these weren't healing me at all. Oh, because that only does high push only recovers 340. Jeez. And 160. I might as well just get rid of those. Alright. Anyway. Let's come over here. Talk to the mender. Because I'm sure... No, that's not what I want to do. Well, yeah, I'll do that, actually. So I can get rid of that stuff. But what I really want to do is repair. Repair. How you have to go through here. A group at a time. There really needs to be something to do all gear. It's frustrating. Like, hey, if I've got gear on me at all, just repair it. Repair everything. How do I get out of this place? I need to go that way. Do I gotta go out this way? Maybe. It's either this door. I think it might be this door. I just ran over top of those guys while they're doing push-ups. Alright, cool. I'm going the right way. Alright. Finally, we can go get in queue for the Stone Vigil. And... okay, that's all repair stuff in the chat. I can't remember if I'd done this one or not. I don't think that I made it this far. Hellfish Fingers. Lord Drillamont has appraised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Cool. Thanks, buddy. We'll go ahead and we will join it. And it looks like it's going to be a 9-minute wait. 9 minutes or so. So, mount up on my beautiful bear. Oh, I wonder if that quest is still going. Crystal Ice. It's really a fun ability. Looks like this person is waiting for Q as well. Oh, there's a summoner. Not enlisted in a free company. So summoner is from what job? Is that an Arcanist that turns into a summoner? Maybe. I imagine it's gotta be. It's the only other magic range DPS. I don't want to join a fate. Go away. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Because this is Bard, right? Conjurer is a white mage. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Okay, cool. Oh, man. That thing can go away. I'm not interested. Not interested in your garbage there, buddy. Just going to tab out for just a moment. Have to move something out of the way off game. There we go. Had a window up blocking my quest list. So we've got this one that we're doing now, In Pursuit of the Past, and this will get us increased mount speed in this zone. Also an achievement. But then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests, and then we are able to get to Umbra, which means that we will be able to start doing more gathering stuff, like in a new zone. So that'll be cool. And I think we start getting more gathering quests at that point too, for mining. It's the gathering quest past level 50. And then only a couple of quests until, excuse me, Lady of the Vortex, which I think is the third Primal, right? I think that's the Wind Primal, which I've never done before. I'm pretty sure that at this point I am on new content for myself. I was hoping that I could copy paste this. Make life easier for me. Let's try this. Tab out real quick. Hello, I'm new here. Of course. Commence. There we go. Haha. bugs. Whoa, shit. A dragon right there in my face. Bugs and lizards. Alright. Alright. Thunder. Bananas. And there we go. See, that was a good battle. It's nice when you're able to target everything. That Thunder 2 helps immensely for that too. Because you can use that and it will target everything in that area. Of course, sometimes it doesn't want to get much further. I kept clicking on the other players. It's really annoying. There we go. Now they're all on my. Take out this guy. This guy. And this guy. Oh, he's dead. I think we're coming over this way. It must have died. I didn't realize that its health was that low. Alright, cool. I was about to say, are we missing somebody? No, they just were, they hadn't quite gotten the memo yet, I guess. Get thunder. Cool. Good job, party. Good job, party of life. Whoa, shit. Come on, target the thing, please. Hate it when that happens. You hate to see it. Make sure that we dot it. There's some addle. sleep. Oh, did my thunder wear off? Oh, I'll have to dodge you again. I remember to watch them knots. I said that and then immediately was not watching my dot. Take a nap, you bitch. Mom's a hoe. I'm gonna pass on that. It's for a dragon. A dragon. I do like that class though. Dragoon. I enjoyed it when I was playing it. I guess we're coming over here. Just gonna back up a little bit so I'm not getting hit. Try to try to help out as much as I can. Shouldn't damage at people. There we go. For some reason the I thought that the Fire 3 hit like all of the mobs in the area. But that might be Fire 2 that I'm thinking of. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not using that. It's okay. That. There we go. You would think this fire would be hitting these ice spirits a little bit harder than it is, but I guess not. My MP, it feels like, is always empty. A little electricity for ya. Okay, so that does only hit one target. It's yeah, it's Fire 2 that I need. I think Flare might. Yeah, Flare also targets everything. But Flare uses all my MP too, so. dot it real quick. Really need to be using these. Okay. Did you just try to hit me with a tornado, bro? Homeboy. It's not cool. Should be using Addle on this dude. Thunder. I almost got hit by that friggin' cyclone. Actually, I think I may have gotten hit by it a little bit. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. Is it? Nah, it's the same thing. Okay. Hey yo, slow down, guys. Slow down. Just be easy, homeboy. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. Hit him with thunder again. Am I just out of their range? For whatever that was they were using. Alright, cool. Alright. Friggin' MP, man. Need to be using it. It's kind of important. Just add on this guy. I think Addle makes their it lowers their intelligence of mind, so it makes their magics a little bit weaker. Which is a good thing. Holy shitballs. A whole room full of dragons here. Less than ideal. Try to target the one whose health is dropping so that I'm actually helping out in the fight. Let's put it to sleep. Why the hell not? Alright. Cool. Oh, we got us a cut scene. here. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Just tiptoe, very quietly. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Fishfingers, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? That settles it. That settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. I'm trying to read fast, so I'm not really doing voices. Okay. You guys, get your sneak on. Get your sneak on. Oh, it says asshole. So, you mean to slay Gru next? Interesting. Most interesting. Poof. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of the previous Primal conquests, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming, of course, you live that long. But this is entertainment right now, so you think this is Apollon, the dragon. Confound it all. Poof. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. That's a beautiful dragon. Let's do this here. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. Go ahead and Adeline. Yeah, let's put him to sleep. Why not? Whittle down his health a little bit here. Whittle. And there's some thunder again. Ow, holy shit, that hurt. Really need to be watching my dot I was about to say, but Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through. Alright. Get that thunder back up. Yep, this is actually a pretty cool fight. I like all of the dodging that we gotta do on the ground. Whoop. Excuse me. It's it makes it more entertaining, I think. Come on, FP. Thank you. A little thunder. Hey. And also. That was a fun dungeon. I like that. That was fun. I've got a smile on my face. I liked it. All right. So I'll go ahead and GG the party here. All right, we got pass. That's for a monk. I was gonna say pass, but I guess everybody else passed on it. Well, I can use it for a monk, like when I start leveling 1, I guess. A pugilist. Ah, another cutscene here. I ordered a hat like that for a Halloween costume. I think I'm just gonna like cosplay about Black Mage. Cause why not? Last year I had, I think, 3 different Halloween costumes that I wore for different events. Hey, that's another crystal. Beautiful dragon crystal. It's some of my favorite. Fish fingers, are you alright? Speak to me. Now that other people aren't waiting on me, I can actually read this. 12s be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the Arctic bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Let us. Let us indeed. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. For some reason. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Alright. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... it's no use. Let's go. Yesterday someone asked me if I had a Discord, and I don't. I used to. Um, I don't think that a Discord is a great thing for me to have right now, as I don't have a huge community. But eventually I might get back to having one. The one that I had got kind of toxic. There were a lot of like really rude people that kept coming in, and I was just constantly modding that. It felt like that's what most of my day was. People just like being really, really toxic to each other. So, anyway, how I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Asgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a Primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? We got a quest right here from Sid. Into the Eye of the Storm. The sound of all that wind is really distracting. It's like right in my ear. Guys, can we go somewhere else to have these conversations? Oh good, it stopped for this cutscene. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I like that we were all standing next to each other and it's showing all of us walking up to Sid. Like, to where we were standing. So dumb. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benign realm of her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert in the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle would end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of crystal to alter the elemental aspects of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. I mean, you basically just said exactly what he said, but with slightly different words. But okay, cool. You could have just said, I see. I understand. Though mayhap not to you, Fishfingers, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the lands etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? I just happen to have one up my butt. No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertian, who resides in Camp Drybone. And let me guess, you need me to go talk to him, because you're both too busy. Sid, I can understand. You, though? I don't think so. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time in the church. Well, Marquise met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his aortic studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marquise was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Fish fingers. I need you to return to Thenolan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Oh, look. It's a celebration of sorts. Quite the display. Okay. We're done here. Let's roll out. Well, if I'm just going back to Thanalan, I can use that. And then from there I can warp to Camp Drybone. It'll save me like a couple hundred gil, I think. So, and then we can go. It's always much easier to do this. Map. Camp Drybones. And it looks like the quest reward that we will take will once again be money, which is fine by me. Alright. Let's just go ahead and... Oh. I was heading the wrong way. I'm heading here. Either here or the room next door. Oh, it's here. Why, yes. I'm Professor Lambriant. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Well, that's not me, but... Alright. It'll be the money again, I think. So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit, to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity toward the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, man. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you've sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. That's what we're going with. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasoko, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your request, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Alright, cool. Step outside, and just gonna see where this is located. So it's over there. Alright. So, we'll go out this way. Kikiri. There's a NPC named Kikiri over there, the lead master, or whatever. Alright. Whee! Alright, so if I come over here and do this quest, that should give me a nice little chunk of XP. We're moving right along to level 54. Looking forward to seeing. I don't know if I'm gonna get a level 55 quest. I don't think I will. I think I've got to wait until I get to the next thing, like the first expansion. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambient. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you? Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Okay, so... I think I might go ahead and take this. Nah, screw it. I was going to take it for, like, other classes when I start leveling them, but I'll figure that out once I get to that point. Alright. Oh. Frabjous? Frabjous? Is that a word? I'm going to say fabulous. Oh, fabulous day. Calais. That I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hashoko, greatest of Professor Lamben's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous mirror nights lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the larger cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. Is it just like a pair of pliers or a glove or something? The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution, and you shall surely survive.
Okay.
Alright. And actually, I think it's about time that I consume some eggs here. And it is over there. I gotta go over where my job quest dude was at over here. And then it's way down through the path. There's a bunch of mobs there, but I'm pretty sure that I'm like light years ahead of them level wise. Well, maybe not light years, but a good 5-6 levels probably, at least. Hey, there he is. Kazakh-chan, or Kazakh-cha, however you say his name. Alright, so head this way. Yeah, so these guys are level 40. That dude's 41. I think I need to go over there. So maybe this way? Okay. I can't eat off of there, so just keep following this around, see if it leads downward. It looks like it does, yeah. No yeeting here either, apparently. How do I get down there? Oh, it looks like there's a path over there. No. Over here? Yeah, right here. Okay. And then it's further down yet. Right here. Ah, corrupted cluster right there. Excuse me, sir. So it's just a hammer. Okay. Ah, I needed to click the crystal again. Alright. Cool. Present the corrupted crystal to Hashenfoot, or whatever the hell his name is. Alright. So that was easy enough. Just getting down here, that was a bit of a hassle. Having to find the correct path. This way. I've been over here before. It was actually for some fishing stuff that I was doing. In a different game, or on a different character. Alright, and then up here. Okay. I haven't done any fishing on this character at all. I really need to get to it. I'm always so busy with other stuff that when I actually do get on here to play, it's either to stream or to work on botany some more. So I was actually in the middle of trying to get some botany stuff done, and then I got that message about the polar bear mount, so I dropped everything that I was doing because I didn't know how long the event was going to last, and rushed to get my polar bear. I'm glad I did. I like this guy. He's my buddy. My big Coca-Cola sponsoring buddy. Alright. I see you've come galumphing. I see you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What a prestigious, what a prestigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambient will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Okay, not really sure why I needed to come back and get your approval on it. I could have just taken it back to him myself without all that nonsense. Sometimes you just want straightforward quests that are go do this and come back. Not go talk to this person. They'll have you go talk to this person. They'll have you go talk to this person. They'll have you do this thing and then report back to them and then report back to the last guy and then the guy before that and the guy before that and then go turn the quest in. It's... At least there's not a whole lot of quests like that, it seems. Seems they're a bit fewer. I don't know, maybe I'm just complaining too much. Probably complaining too much. Alright. My keen scholar's sense tells me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Well, I got this pot of soup. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah. It is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. Of course. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. Hahasako. But what is science? But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? It has taught me that you just wasted my time. Think, man. Now you understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. Once more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Hahaha. It's funny because I sent you to the wrong thing. Ha ha ha. We're all laughing about it. Alright. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lenosia, Pharos Sirius, on the Isle of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Alright. Let me pop my legs up here real quick. Alright, so a promising prospect is the current quest. We need to go to ale port for that. So, I don't know why I keep popping that up like it's going to help me. Let's go ahead and do this. Map. Click there. Ale port. Go. Go team, go. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Oh. And down this way. Let's mount up for the moment while we figure out where we're going. Looks like down here. Either down here or up there. Or in here. Not in here. Okay. Oh, I see her. I see her. She's up the ramp. Okay. Hey. Corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Every person this dude sends me to, like, assumes that I'm saying something about them. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambie did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the Professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods. Just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have gotten this introduction a dozen times by now. Yay. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharos Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Alright. Oh, so there's a quest called the Ultimate Weapon that is later on. And I was trying to take up more jobs. And I realized the only job that I meet the level requirements for is Blue Mage, which isn't a real job apparently, even though it is in like every other Final Fantasy game. I don't know what the thing is. Anyway, I went to go get it, and where the yellow jacket who like gives you the quest for it was supposed to be, like, I went to that exact spot and they weren't there, and it was like 15 minutes I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like going to different websites and stuff. Didn't realize that you need to have completed the Ultimate Weapon quest first before you're able to take that job. So yeah, wasted a bit of my time and a lot of frustration. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells. Lad, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Okay, well, your mom's a hoe, so that's what I have to say to you, sir. Alright, so I think is it this one or the other door? I don't know. The other one. Alright. I hope. Or is it neither? It appears that it's neither. What the hell is this, dude? Is it up the wall somewhere? Guess it would have to be. No? Ah, right here. What's that? I don't know. I don't know how this person got up here even. No, stop it. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all this fascist gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Okay. You were like zero help. And there was another one over here. Somewhere. Probably like way up there somewhere. At least mount up so maybe I can move a bit quicker. Down actually. Ah. The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in the godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharos Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships, unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Okay, well, none of you folks have really given me any good info. Like, none of you have been helpful. I know that it's supposedly haunted, ships crash, and it's filled with death. Supposedly on all accounts. Alright, so come back over here. She was up top. Right there. Ah, Fish Fingers, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Getting close to the halfway mark on this level, so that's cool. Well, worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isle of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharos Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrin who was recently detained for returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first time I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. So, he was arrested for going there, so he didn't get permission, obviously, number one. Number two, why is everybody talking like in this universe, the thought that there's spirits there is and undead is completely unfathomable, considering all the monsters that we see constantly, and in fact, undead monsters and like wind spirits and shit. Like, come on. Alright, so this dude is this way, it looks like. Okay, there we go. Close that. Makes it easier to see. Alright, and then circle around. Ah, there we go. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimioda I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. We'll go and tell her. Let me go to her. So is it a siren? Have you heard the siren song and now you're obsessed? So back over to her. Oh yes, Speak with Sienna is the quest update. Sometimes I forget that I can read the quest criteria on the side there. Alright. Head on up the ramp here. Getting a little hungry. Might take a short snack break here in a few minutes. What did Skyfriend have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I wouldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench, but what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. What arse? Girl, you ain't exactly thick. Oof. What the hell was that? Started sidestepping. Another initiate, are ye? No? Then what are ye? Speak up, son. I can't hear you. Yeah, bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where do you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help me patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. We're getting work done. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You'd be looking for passage to the Isle of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Modia. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellsword and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, ye will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see ye there and back. Oh, okay. Cool. Come back up here and talk to Sienna. Why am I walking on foot when I've got a perfectly good rideable bear right here? I love my, like, the way that I sit when I'm not riding, and then, like, when I start moving, the stance changes. He, like, braces himself with this leg and bends that knee. It's kind of neat. I like it. Sorry, I get distracted easy by cool animations. So, you went and had a word with Amodia. That's what I'm going to call him. Amodium. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's supervisor? I found that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra without me. Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12's as my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back and haunt you. Okay, I don't really care whether you go or not, to be honest. So it looks like the skipper is down this way. Back on my bear horse. Over there. Not you. This ferry skipper. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you've got a writ of passage. All right, then, climb aboard. Okay, cool. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but how the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Alright, so, I got these guys that I can go ahead and get off of me. Old, hunting log here. Stop it. I'll assume that I need 5 of them. Yeah, 5. Ah, done. Cool. Lenosia. Well, if I happen to run into them here, I mean, of course I'll grab them. Cool. So that takes care of that. Oh, I didn't even need to go that far. Bet your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. That's not really, an option there, pal. I'm trying to save the world here. The Writmaster Memodia gave you... The Writmaster Memodia gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thalma or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Fishfingers. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Okay. So it's never as easy as just doing the quest, but that's okay. Sweet Somethings is the quest that we've got right now. Ah. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage and their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, that voice was quite nice. You saw 'em too, right? Dead people, just shambling about, without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling toward the water. No idea what y'all are talking about. Yeah, no idea. I don't see any zombies or anything. Gods, that voice. That single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Alright. So am I just returning to this dude and talking to him? The gatekeeper? The gatekeeper, as it were. Whoa. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just, thinking about something. Oh, which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimoto would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yalm stare to return with, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. I wouldn't refer to myself as lanky, but I honestly don't give a shit what he wants. To be honest, he's an ass-grabbing sexual assaulter, so send his ass to walk the plank. What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wander near the ship graveyard, and it's stirring up the dead and all. Bloody hells. This takes me back to me days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned 'em last time. Bah, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come. And come it has. I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. I knew it. Ha ha. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak with the other kind. Them what's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, 'cept maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop the hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send ye marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man as can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her to the ship graveyard, initiate. Okay. I don't really like this dude. But okay. I'm gonna take a short break and grab something to eat real fast, and I'll be right back. So, yeah. See you in a few. All right. It dawned on me while I was up that I did not have my green screen up, so apologies for that. I also got me some water and took a quick bio break, so things that were needed, I think. Alright, so basically we need to head in this direction, I'm guessing. Past the praying mantises. Praying mantises? Praying manti? What would be the correct plural version of praying mantis? We got some skeletons. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Alright. Waiting, waiting. Proceed. I feel like I could punch you into the ocean and nobody would notice. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. You fucking loser. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Look, out over the water. She's come, Nishiet. She's come. Well, guess we'll just have to kill her. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll all be up to our necks in corpses before you know. Okay. Hither embrace, mine, everything all. True love spurned, it's his cruel reward or something like that. Oh, okay. I saw duty commenced and I didn't know what was going on. I saw the leaves standing. Take out this dude. Alright. Are you going to fight me now? Spare your mournful mistress distress. Why? Why? Hey, skeleton. Hey, other skeletons. Hey, dude. this dude. Can I fight you now? Melody, last breath of death, the rhyme. Dost thou not to relent, regret, forever alone? Your song doesn't even rhyme. Your song sucks. That's it for those guys. Do I need to do something about these bubbles, or? No? Okay, well. No! She was answering my question about the bubbles. No! You don't do anything about them, you just deal with them. You land lubber. Oh, well. Take out this guy first. This dude. Now we'll take out the skeleton. The charmed captain, as it were. Bubbles. Ah, stop it, Bubbles. Stop it. Stop it. Let me be. Oh, duty complete? Am I not killing her? Oh, that was kind of shitty. Thought I was gonna get to fight her. Eh? Am I alright? Ha! I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse. I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 Watsit if we'd gutted the songstress, but he can't have everything, can ye? She'll not come crooning round here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, bugger me. I've clean forgotten your name. Remind me. Fish Fingers? I don't recall having no initiated by that name. But if you're not me old mate, what's name, why have ye been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seeing ye, lad. Okay. Well, I don't like you, so I hope that I never see you again. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think I needed, like, access to this place to, mine some specific ores, or catch some specific fish, or something like that. Hey, thank you for that. What was that? Oh, that was a follow. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, where am I going? Ah, this guy. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Modia was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Oh, okay, cool. So, show the corrupted crystal to Sienna. Gotcha. Can I just teleport back there? Actually, you know what? It's just a ferry right away. What the hell am I doing? All I gotta do is talk to this dude that's right here in front of me. And back to airport. Didn't cost me nothing. Alright. Back on my bear horse. Alright. Oh, buddy, old pal. Go ahead and head back up here, talk to Sienna again, and then I'm sure that she will send me back to talk to the dude at Drybone, and then he'll send me back to talk to Sid, or something to that effect. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Fish Fingers. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. Remarkably hale? Is that a thing? I don't think that that's a thing. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Fish Fingers. Seldom if ever have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected aether to counter the effects of a raging wind? Jesus Christ. Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. I will fucking end you, lady. The Curious Case of Giggity. A giggity giggity goo. Alright. So at least I've got mount speed increase in this area now. These fucking people. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. I don't believe you, but also Gridania is where I started at. Trying to contain my rage. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use the warding pot of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Fish Fingers. Come back and see me sometime, alright? No, I never want to see you again. What is with all the birds right now? Jeez. Alright. So, let's head back to Gridania. 600. Egads. I will go back to Ul'dah and take an airship. That was that quest line just now. That whole thing. Very enraging. All that running around to be told to go back to where I started. And it's right there. And I didn't even need the pot or the hammer or any of that stuff. I could have just talked to a dude here. And where is this guy? Pray tell. Got a couple quests here. Are they in Old Gridania? They are in Old Gridania, so they are near the amphitheater. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. Okay, so. Go over here. Teleport over to the amphitheater. Internet. There it is. I always look for amphitheater being the first word, but it's not. It's the name of it. Alright, and then turn this way. Ah, there he is. Hayden. Greetings and salutations, Mr. N. Custard. Mr. N. Custard, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though. As Professor Lambert is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasted. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelves Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less about all this, could you? No, I really couldn't. To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. It's never as simple as just get this thing and come back. Alright. Let's see where I'm actually going here. Sorry. Very distracted by the rage filling my belly. So head out here. Mount up. I need to eat. Can I not eat this right now? Do I have to wait for that? I might have to wait for that to end. Okay. So I'm going over there. just trying to. Yeah, it's up. I see the little arrow on the quest itself, or on the quest icon, the quest location icon on the map. All right, yeah, up. All right, and then go this way. All right, that wore off. Can I not use this? Why can I not use that? Oh, probably because... Okay, I had 2 of them, and I probably put... No? I have no idea why I can't use that. It's really weird. Oh, I think I've got to place it down. Huh. Okay, well, fuck it. I'll eat eggs then. Get that off my hot bar. Okay, whatever. It's not really a huge thing. Head across here. I saw where it said tabletop on it. I did not see that when I got it from the vendor. Come down here. And right here. Destination. Use. Keys, that would be great. Alright, he's dead already. Giggity giggity. Oh, piss off. Your mom's out. Alright. Go ahead and head back up this way. Past all these assholes. Sorrel Haven. And I should... I gotta go back to Redania, so... Let's go ahead and... Eat myself off the edge there. Up if I had my map up, I think. I can go this way. I need to figure out this whole flying mount thing. Like what I need to do to unlock flying. It's probably like an expansion thing. I don't know. I don't even know if you can. Well, yeah, I do know that you can, because I've seen people flying. What am I talking about? What am I freaking talking about here? Alright, so, back to the amphitheater. Head over to the crystal, the big old thick crystal. Bad bladder. I hear you. What's the other quest? It's Seeking Solace. I'll have to figure out what those are after stream. Which will be, like, here in a few. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, I think. because I am going to end the stream, and next stream we'll actually do the Primal, which is the next quest. So, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? Sniff, sniff. Snarf, snarf. What is that god's awful smell? My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see you weren't adverse to digging through Spraggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You've finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down, I jest, I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether. I was about to Spartan kick you in that fucking river. Oh, man. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah, very poor taste, yeah. Wascally wabbit. Alright. Beg your pardon, fish fingers. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambient. Something about a man named Marquise. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you need that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? 'Twould reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. You all think that you're his greatest pupil, and you all suck. I hate every one of you. Anyway, any roads. Yeah, we just need to take this to Sid. Who is... Yeah, at the airship landing. That's where I thought he was. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Yes, please. Ugh. Can't just jump. I gotta go around the corner here. Okay. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Fish Fingers. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Well, you're in luck, because I just happen to have the thing you're looking for. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Fish Fingers. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, extremely extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Alright. Money, 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 money. Money. Alright. With Sid's modifications now installed, the Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to the Howling Eye. So I can accept this quest. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive. Fishfingers, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Okay, so, I've accepted that quest. I was not looking for a cutscene here, but...
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Shut up, Wesley. But also, make it so.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light, it was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
I don't know what the hell was up with his mouth there. It was weird looking. So I wasn't expecting to be going into this area just by accepting the quest, but here we are. I'm not able to go back. Maybe talk to him. All our efforts, all our travels, all of it was for this. Make ready, Fish Fingers, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Alright. What is it, Fish Fingers? Do not tell me you're having second thoughts at a time like this, or do you truly wish to return to Gridania? Aha. Yes, and I will come back here when it's time to. I'll come back here next stream. But for now, let's head over to the inn. Well, no, we'll just head inside. It's fine. Yes, please. Thank you. Cool. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Step out here and end stream. So yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. Let me go ahead and find someone to raid. And then next stream we'll pick up and go fight the next Primal. I think that in between streams...
For me, creativity starts with what ifs.
There's an ad there. I think that in between streams, I will go ahead and figure out what those quests are here in Gridania that I can do. The Bad Bladder or whatever, and the other one. And I might even actually take the time to... level some of my gathering stuff some more. So that'll be cool. I think on Sundays I'm going to start doing art stream every Sunday. And I am in the process of working with another content creator to get a group together to start doing some collab stuff. So that will be something that will be coming soon. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end stream. So I'm going to try to come up with a tentative schedule for streaming, and we will see what happens from there. So I hope that you enjoyed this stream. I'm going to send you over to Gamer Biggie, and hopefully you enjoy his content. He's playing some Final Fantasy XIV, and looks like he's doing some kind of a dungeon right now. So if you enjoy his content, go ahead and give him a follow. So yeah, hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you next time.